Now, we're in the Slug Home Nebula. Traditionally, the game's way of telling me, screw you, you're not going to win this run today. It dismantles me on the best of times, and we are not facing the best of times right now. But we're gonna have to get over that reticence, as we don't really have a choice. So, let's go. I don't want to go that way because it's probably the corner, so let's go here. Hopefully there's something something waiting for me longer than something for me here more than nothing or death. That would never be nice. Join in a drink with the Alliance. Do I dare refuse this guy? I think I do. I have 3 shields, so it's okay for me to resist. Pretty much what I have to do is shoot out his oxygen and then he's dead. We can, but we should probably, so I'll just drop the breach in there now. So now they are going to suffocate eventually. The fire beam is not a pressing concern of mine unless all my shields come down, because the fire beam does not pierce shield. It's exactly like the bio beam, but with fire. Anyhow, I do want to take out all the lasers though, because those are a pressing concern. I just realized we don't have enough weaponry to pierce 3 shields. So actually, I should hold off those breach bombs until I have the ability to do so. What we will get here is good shield and hopefully engine training. Of course, it seems like Mikhail is succeeding at not dodging things, but hey, we'll get there eventually. I hope he gets there eventually. And that is a sign for me to stop trying and just let them suffocate out. The thing about FTL is that you really don't get multiple chances with it. You get 1 shot. There are no multiple takes here. I don't think you can save scum in FTL even. If you try to save scum, then you just lose your soul save anyway. So there's no point in trying. You get 1 shot, and then if whatever happens happens. I mean, technically, post-commentary is technically possible, but I don't like doing post-commentary so much. I don't feel that's the realm for Let's Plays. Hey, what do you want me to do? I'm trying to suffocate out a ship. That takes a long time. Because first, the ship needs to run out. Because first, they need to run out of oxygen, and then they need to actually die. But they'll get there, eventually. And I don't need to waste any more supplies on my part, because they don't seem to be able to pierce my shield. Or at least with any sort of consistency to get the fire beam to be any threat. And there they go. Excuse me if I gotta drink water. Okay, that was some easy scrap, at least relatively speaking. Not the easiest we're gonna get. Now, I had some tips saying that you should get level 2 bed bay because... Oh wait, this is a slug section. What am I doing? I want level 2 of both of those because if they get hacked, then we can put some power in the blue options so that they don't get completely hacked. Sadly, that means we are left with no scrap for 2 different stores, but I think that was a precaution we needed to make sooner or later, so it was good that we made it now. We have a level 2 pilot, so that's good. Unfortunately, we now have to fight an Oculus. And Oculi, as always, they're not damaged by the antibiotic. And they have burst 2. Dual burst 2s. That is just silly. This could be pretty bad if we don't take out those weapons real fast. So number one, throw a breach in there. That's good. Takes still like 4 lasers, but it only takes off the breach bomb, and once that's down, we can just once that's down, that's not our problem anymore. We only have a laser. They only have lasers at any well, because the breach in their hull prevents them from repairing it. So I can now just fire on them, and it'll take however long it takes, but we'll kill them slowly but surely. Probably sooner than later, but whatever it takes. If it raises our evade while we're at it, I'll take that. Wow, that was such exquisite timing. Well, there you go. Probably not the most interesting footage that you've ever seen. But we take no damage, and that's excellent. You get heavy ion. You get re-scrap. Heavy ion. Not the weapon I was looking for. If we want to find anything. And sadly, the store's out there, so we can't even sell it off right now. Did we just make 62 scrap from that? That's insane. We can't buy anything, but that's crazy for one beacon. And this time I'm sure it's actually 62 scrap because we started from 0. Not complaining. I am complaining about six-shot Zoltan ship. I guess we'll find out if we need to dodge them or not. Right now, we just open fire. I don't actually know what breach bomb does. It'll probably do 1 damage to the thing, I bet. So it's not even worth my time. What's going to suck is this thing. All I had to do was miss 2 though. That was more than 2, so that's good. I'm only gonna throw in a bomb if I catch it. No, it's cool. Short cooldown, and we got 31 shots, so it's good. Take that out. That'll distract them. Then we'll aim at their med bay so that they can't fend off the anti-fire beam damage, like so. And just to make sure they take some more damage, I'm gonna throw another one in there so that they don't even repair that thing all that quickly. I should not have fired that dual laser. Fortunately, they had an NG, so they're probably gonna repair the med bay. Meaning it's probably better just to kill them off already. I say, that is exactly what we're going to do. And yet, somehow, we were able to take a full pile of fuel and a pile of scrap. Giving me, well, to be honest, I don't know what exactly. I want to save this stuff up. We are going to hold on to it because what we need is up here. As it has some unfortunate tendency to be. And unfortunately, because of the void in the space, we can't do anything. You may be fellow slugs, but I don't trust you. I want your payment. That sucks. Go away. They probably were actually going to give us the repairs, but I don't want to spend 50 scrap on it. 10 damage though is quite a lot. Maybe 10. That's a terrible offer, but we might have needed to take that. I'm gonna go 2 back one and then try this, and then I'm gonna see if I can grab some stuff out of the store. Because to be quite honest, these stores are more important to me than grabbing that Federation, aiding that Federation ship. It's not quite so important. So what do you have? Well, what you don't have is better weapons, but you do have cloak. I don't want to buy sensors because that's not going to do any good, but having cloak would be pretty nice. I could sell the slug repair gel. I don't want to sell breach bomb because even though I'm not all that fond of the breach bomb, it seems like we've been needing the thing a lot more than my previous guns. And I could desperately need a cloak. But I do need repairs too. We're buying cloak. And then use the rest of our scrap to go buy that. Well, now that we have cloak, we are looking somewhat better. Cloak will generally help on a lot of things, especially missiles though. On missiles it'll help a lot, and we can't really take many more hits, so having missile defense would be quite nice. Speaking of missile defense, there it is right there. Hello, we're back. That is another one of those what you call a dog cut. I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear a dog barking, so whatever. There you go. Don't want cuts? Get a dog barking. That shouldn't sound like a penalty, but yeah. Ooh. Yes. Come on, fire that thing already. I'm just waiting for you to fire. Throw a breach in there. Throw a bomb and throw the lasers in the weapons as usual. And then drop the anti-bio right here, where it hits both of them squarely on the head. And they appear to be both mantis, so that's better. That's much better for my chances. Good. We can't afford to take that out now, so we are now going to shut him down. One puppy kicking later, let's go already. Sick of these mantis. Prisoner wants to join our crew. A third slug? What's the chances? What's the chances of that? I swear, I don't get slug from random events. I suppose it is a slug home nebula, so I guess it is a slightly like your chance, but I don't want more slugs. They're basically humans but with sensor abilities. And I know we don't have enough scrap to get more power. I mean, I think slugs are the cool but inefficient type. They sound cool, they're rare and all that, but they're generally pains in the butt, and they're no better than Fumi for the most part. I don't know how many jumps we have actually, but we have quite a few. Do we have enough to go here? Well, this is actually on the far edge, so maybe if we rush the thing. Not rush it too hard though. We only got one way out of here though. We have two slugs in palm range. We are a third slug, so let's try it anyways. We are trying to nail a pirate. They are in the area we're headed. Let's head there. I don't know we've got repaired. They're gonna try to shut down oxygen. We took precautions for the self-bleeding slugs ourselves. For some reason they depowered our oxygen anyway, so yeah. They barely have weaponry to cripple our shields. The ion blast is concerning, but we have a cloak, and that's the counter to all ion blasts ever. So other than that, their single shot laser and a fire beam is not all that intimidating. They do have 3 shields though, so this is gonna be a ship I'm probably just gonna shoot out. Okay. Okay, there we go. Our shields are reset, so their beam strategy, their ion blast strategy is already having problems. We're now going to shut down those weapons so that they can't do such things anymore. There's no point anti-bio beaming them because their med bay is up. And I'm probably just going to shoot them to kill because they have a med bay. This is too much trouble to even be worth anti-bio beaming. I'll give it a try, but and just for good measure, nail 3 in 1 beam. Got 2 of them. Excellent. Throw a heavy laser there because it's a lot of crew damage, and they die. Ooh, let's grab that scrap, and let's get move on. This has turned out surprisingly well, actually. When I saw that this is the sector we were going to be in, I was expecting to die just about instantly. But somehow we have managed to stay afloat and even seem to be making some gains for ourselves. But now what? 2 cloak? I guess 2 cloak eventually. I'm not gonna throw that scrap at it yet because I want to see what we have here. Now the question is, will we have time for 5 jumps? We have 1 here, then a normal 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be close. I think I'll try to explore all of these anyways to see what happens. Because they're not going to get anything at the end beacon anyways, because for some reason nebulae, mass relays, or exit beacons if you will, don't have events at them. They're just empty. So if we get the purification fleet, it doesn't really matter. We can throw scrap for our repairs for cheap, and we are more or less at 12, so we're going to get 10, and then we get into healing. Very close to healing range. Healing range? Not quite right. Healthy range might be a better way to put it. Now, I don't remember what these 2 quests are. Okay, one was a pirate raid, but I don't know what this one is. Oh, this is Federation Assist. I don't know why they want to be in this slug home nebula, core nebula, but they do. So, good luck with that. I wouldn't want to deal with slugs, even though I am a slug. So, I don't want that. I really don't. We'll get two cloak when we get. Anyhow, they're on their raid. You're in the fight, and the other's going for the cash. Practically. Now you get to fight a slug or a slug. I don't really know what the difference would be. This is not really one that matters either way, so I'm just gonna fight the pirate. We're slugs, we help slugs. Even though the pirates are just as likely to slugs anyways, but never mind that. There's ultimate shields, we open fire. We got low cooldown weapons, so this is not as much of a problem as it can be. They have a 5-shot laser, but that doesn't even matter because I have cloaks. Throw a bomb in there. And then we cloak out so that their laser is a non-problem. An interesting euphemism. Let's just go and shoot them up. Now that they have a med bay, so this is going to be tricky to hit. I don't want that laser up again, even if I... Pretty much the way... once you're at this point, you need to be judicious with your antiviral healing because it has significantly longer cooldown than the other ones. So you only want to fire it when you know you're going to be able. That did not do the trick, unfortunately. That is how not to time your shots. And we lost our doors. Hey, fish! Oh, fire. Fish and Williams. You go deal with that. And I think we're slowly approaching the point where we're going to be shooting to kill. I actually don't know which one is better. But we don't fight Kinsmen, we fight this pirate. I actually don't know what the best outcome of this event is. I'm going to have to look that up tonight. Because I've had this event several times. I don't even know if any of them are good. Or if they're all just Steve good. They all see me pretty bad. Bombing the engines, get over there. Pretty much how this works now. I fire one shot from the heavy laser. If the antiviral beam doesn't kill him now, I am going to just shoot the dual laser. There's no point in trying. With one health, there's no point in me trying to do anything other than that. Okay? That's said and done. You can die now. Sadly, I can't board their ship, but we get a tiny amount of scrap. Slow's made away with the loot, but quite frankly, I don't even mind. I have so much extra scrap at this point that it doesn't matter so much. I have scrap just sitting everywhere, and I'm not using much of it. I just need more upgrades, so I don't want 99 scrap just sitting there doing nothing. Is there a store anywhere? There is not. So I guess I threw it on more cloak. I'll hold on to the rest though. I don't usually use 2 cloak, especially now in the 4th sector. So we're just gonna go and leave it alone for right now. Sort of extra health. No kidding, they're trying to test the numbers, but this is silly. 6, Eight shots. This is a loadout I would kill for, and I would still. This is one we cannot afford to vent out like we did in the past. We're just gonna do that. We can dodge the first salvo. But we really need to take out those weapons before this becomes a serious issue. Okay, that will not pierce, so we're gonna throw a breach in there. Which succeeds in taking out a normal laser. Dang it, man. Luckily, however, they don't have a med bay, so we can actually lancer them out real quickly. It's just a matter of taking those weapons offline. Which, by the way, have not done us any damage yet. Now they're out of sync, they're significantly less of a threat. They aren't half as intimidating as they used to be. Especially since they're not dead. And we get tons more scrap. That I still can't use. Hooray, hooray. I'm just gonna say that for a store in the next sector. Speaking of next sector, let's go to the mass relay. Hidden nebulae. There's nothing here. To be honest, it's actually advantageous to wait until this beacon has a purification fleet fighter, because if you don't, you get nothing. If you fight the purification fleet, you get one fuel out of it, so it's at least something. Of course, there is a whole risk of fighting an elite fighter in the first place, but that's something for you to think about next time. So, do I want more Slug Nebula or more Slug Nebula? The thing about these is that if I go up here, I get a late game hostile sector, and in this ship, I don't think I want to be fighting Mantis or Rock ever. Rock especially, but Mantis too. So I actually think I'll be sticking to my kinsman's nebulae. Fitting, being that we own one of these ships that are meant to do this anyway, so it's fine. And there's a store right next to us. That's excellent, excellent news. So, somehow, despite the fact that we were barely eking a living in the slug, and we had jumped into the Slug Home Nebula, we have managed to come out significantly farther on top. We have more health than we started with, a lot more health than we started with. We have Cloak, we have level 2 Cloak, and now we have a pile of scrap just sitting for to be used as we see fit. Hopefully with something useful. But what I do with this scrap is an adventure for next time. Until then, I am Observato, and I am signing off. Goodbye.